Right now, you think you are sitting still. You feel the chair beneath you. You see the screen in front of you. The room is quiet. The ground feels solid. But this feeling is an illusion. In reality, you are moving at speeds that the human mind cannot comprehend. At this exact second, the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. But that is nothing. The Earth is also orbiting the Sun at 67,000 miles per hour. And the Sun is dragging us around the center of the galaxy at 500,000 miles per hour. But here is where the story changes from physics to horror. Astronomers used to believe that was it. They thought the universe was expanding evenly and that galaxies were drifting apart like leaves on a calm lake. But in the 1970s, they noticed something wrong, something deeply disturbing in the data. Our galaxy isn't just drifting, it is being pulled. We are rushing at 2.2 million kilometers per hour towards a specific point in the deep universe. And we are not alone. Andromeda is being pulled. The Triangulum galaxy is being pulled. Hundreds of thousands of galaxies are being dragged alongside us like water rushing down a drain. Something colossal is out there. Something with enough gravity to enslave 100,000 galaxies. We are falling toward it right now. But the most terrifying part isn't the speed. The terrifying part is that when we look out the window to see what is dragging us, we see nothing. We are rushing toward a trap we cannot see. Imagine you are in a car. The gas pedal is floored. The engine is screaming. You can feel the G-force pushing you back into your seat. You know you are accelerating towards something massive. But the windshield is painted black. This is the exact situation of the human race. By a cruel cosmic coincidence, the thing that is pulling us lies in the one direction we cannot look. It lies directly behind the dense center of our own galaxy, the Milky Way. Astronomers call this region the zone of avoidance. It is a blind spot in the sky, obscured by billions of stars, thick clouds of cosmic dust, and bright gas. It acts like a wall. We can see billions of light years in every other direction, but looking toward the Great Attractor is like trying to look through a brick wall with a pair of binoculars. For decades, we knew we were moving. We measured the dipole anisotropy, the way the cosmic background radiation gets hotter in the direction we are moving and colder in the direction we are leaving. The math was undeniable. There is a mass out there. A mass equivalent to tens of thousands of Milky Ways combined. A gravitational monster. But for 50 years, it remained a ghost. We built better telescopes. We looked in X-ray. We looked in infrared. And slowly, peering through the dust of our own galaxy, we began to see the silhouette of the giant. And we realized that the Great Attractor was not just a clever name. It was an understatement. To understand what is happening to us, you have to stop thinking of space as a static place. Space is a fluid. It flows. In 2014, a team of scientists mapped the movement of 8,000 galaxies in our local universe. They stripped away the expansion of space to see where gravity was actually pulling them. The map they created does not look like a star chart. It looks like a river system. Just as rain, falling on a mountain, eventually flows into a stream, then a river, and finally the ocean, galaxies flow through gravitational valleys. And we discovered that our river is much, much bigger than we thought. We belong to a supercluster of galaxies that stretches for 500 million light years. It contains 100,000 galaxies, 100,000 islands of stars, all caught in the same current, all rushing toward the same basin. The scientists named this structure Laniakea. In Hawaiian, it means immeasurable heaven. It is beautiful, and it is terrifying. Because Laniakea is not just a cluster, it is a waterfall, and we are just a droplet near the edge, falling. At the bottom of this gravitational valley lies the Great Attractor, the heart of the beast, a region of space so dense that it bends light and warps time. But recently, we discovered the story gets darker. Because gravity isn't the only thing moving us. If you jump out of a plane, you fall because the Earth pulls you. But imagine that at the same time, the sky was pushing you down. As our instruments improved, we realized the math didn't quite add up. The Great Attractor is enormous, trillions of solar masses, but not heavy enough to explain the insane speed we are moving. Something was missing. In 2017, we found it. Directly opposite the Great Attractor lies a region of near-total emptiness, a cosmic void, almost no galaxies, almost no matter, just absence. We call it the Dipole Repeller, and it is terrifying in its own way. Because in space, emptiness is a force. Regions full of matter pull. Regions with almost no matter push. The void has less gravity than the surrounding universe. And because of that, it repels galaxies away from it like a vacuum. So humanity is trapped in a cosmic pincer. Behind us, a void of nothingness pushes us forward. In front of us, a gravitational monster drags us in. We are being bullied by the architecture of the universe itself, flung through the dark at 2 million kilometers per hour. So the question is, what happens when we get there? What happens when we finally crash into the Great Attractor? This is the final twist of the knife, the ultimate cosmic irony. We are rushing toward the Great Attractor with everything we have. We are accelerating every second. The gravitational river of Laniakea flows relentlessly toward that central point. But we will never arrive. We will never see the monster face to face. Because there is one force in the universe stronger than the Great Attractor: dark energy. While gravity tries to pull the universe together, dark energy tears it apart. Space itself is expanding. The space beneath our feet is stretching. Even at 2 million kilometers per hour, the distance between us and the Great Attractor is growing faster than we can cross it. It is a race we are destined to lose. The Great Attractor is a mirage on the horizon. The faster we run toward it, the farther away it moves. In a few billion years, the expansion of the universe will be so fast that the Great Attractor will disappear from view entirely. The Laniakea Supercluster will unravel. The river will dry up. The galaxies flowing beside us will be ripped away into darkness. We will be left alone. The Great Attractor is a humbling reminder of our place in the cosmos. We build cities. We draw borders. We fight wars over tiny strips of land. We act as if we are masters of solid ground. But in reality, we are adrift on a fragile raft, caught in a violent current we cannot control, rushing through the dark toward a destination we will never reach. We are not stationary observers of the universe. We are passengers, and the only thing we can do is enjoy the ride before the lights go out.